What is going on, boys and girls? It is your boy Temp Sit.
Whoa, Temp Sits from the future here in the editing suite, and I would just like to quickly apologise for the lisp in this video and also for the disgusting moustache on my face. Both of these issues are no longer a thing. You may continue.
Today, we're on the Suzuki Boulevard. We're going to be talking about mirrors. So we've got three types of mirrors I'm going to be talking about today. I've got the stock mirrors. I've got these cheap eBay ones. And then I've got some cheap eBay bar mirrors. So I'm going to be talking about the differences between them and why you want some and not the others. Alrighty, so first up we've got these big clunky stock chrome mirrors. Now these do not look nice. So they came in two. They're big, they're clunky, they don't look great, but they do provide really, really good images in the background. You can actually see what's behind you, which is supposedly that's the point of a mirror. But yeah, now these chrome, not a big fan of chrome myself. What you could do is you could plastic these black. That would be one solution. However, I have taken them off. Just give you a little demonstration of what they actually look like in use. Pretty simple system this. Obviously, you just unscrew them like so. You screw into the handlebars on the levers. So whilst they got high functionality, they look garbage. We're throwing them in the trash. That was cringy. I apologize. Next on our list are these absolute garbage ones off of eBay. Now I've tried these before, been burnt by them in the past, thought, oh, you know what, I'll give them a try again. Don't. They're just as bad. They're basically these universal ones. They come with a whole bunch of little adapters so they fit to a whole heap of different bikes. You put them in the same holes and they're just garbage. They look a little better than the stock ones, but it is hard to see anything, especially when you're moving. When you stop, it's okay. You mostly see your elbow. Once you're moving, it's just nothing. Useless. Don't even bother. I'm telling you that right now. Forget about it. Let me just give you a quick demonstration of what it's actually like looking through one of these. You got this here. It's hard to see anything in focus here anyway, except while you're riding it's because there's no weight on the end here, so it just sits here and vibrates and you can't see shit. Oh, look at that, a lot cleaner without any mirrors. Unfortunately, you need mirrors. You need at least one mirror here. It's preferable to have two. I'm a big OCD kind of guy, or CDO, alphabetical order like it should be. You've got to have some sort of mirrors. Now I'm going to show you bar and mirrors. So I'm fortunate the bar that I've replaced on here has holes in the end, which will make my life a lot easier. The specific bar and mirrors that I bought this time come with a full proper bar end on them and then the mirror attached to that. So I'm going to be showing you how I install these, and good God, they are so much better. One of the big benefits that you have about bar ends is because they sit out wide, you're not blocking it with your arms the whole time. So you can actually see a lot more, and when they've got a bar end built into them, they don't tend to vibrate as much as the big mirrors that are hanging out here like little rabbit's ears. So what I'm going to do is, these have got little expanding bits on the end as you screw them in. However, fully expanded, they still struggle to meet the diameter of the inside of these handlebars. So what I've gone and done is I've gotten some 15mm PVC, I've chopped off some bits, and that doesn't quite fit in the end there. So I've just shaved it down a little bit. And I'm going to super glue that to the inside, put the bar ends in, and then expand the bits out. So these just screw in here, and you pull this out, you screw through, and then these threads expand. And they sit out either side. You can put them that way, you can have them facing up, and have them facing down, whatever you fancy. Now these do vibrate a little bit, so this is a good example of what they're like on the end of your bike. You can still see quite a bit through there, and as they're not vibrating as much, you can still see a lot, as opposed to like that on the aftermarket ones. So they're not as good as the stock, but they are better. And on those other ones, on any regular bars, you know, your elbow takes up this much of the space, so that's what you're looking through. Whereas this you're clear. So in here you see that's the edge of the bar, so this doesn't come quite out. And then just in there there's a little screw hole, which means there's a little bit of a rivet of a bump just there. So here's my little piece of PVC. So you can see I've shaved it down with a Dremel, and then I've got a flat bit. The flat bit goes on the bottom down there, slots in, and the bar end goes in here, spans out and tightens up. Alright, so as you can see here, we pull the end out and we've just got a bar end. What happens is this little nut on the end here, as you screw it in with a 5mm Allen key, it pulls that screw down and these edges expand out, and that's how it grips on. So there's just a little bit of gap just between the edge there, which means the throttle still snaps back, and then we can adjust this to where we need it. We put the end of the mirror in, put this little screw back in the side, tighten that up with what is a 6mm Allen key. And now we've just got to tighten the end up with a 3mm Allen just on the mirror. She's good to go. Here we've got a little comparison between the stock on the left and the new bar and mirror on the right. Obviously the bar end looks a lot cleaner. Being down the bottom there, you're not worrying about whacking it into people's mirrors as much, and as these handlebars are a little thinner than stock ones, you're probably only at about stock width now with the handlebars, so you're not losing anything, except you're gaining a whole lot of swag. Garbage. Not garbage. There. Oh yeah. Same thing on the passenger side. Just go in there. Nice and stealthy like. Oh, glue sticking to my hands. Same deal. Bar end in. A little screw. Alright. Check that she all fits and you are done. Right, now important step is to obviously measure them up, make sure that the angles are right, and test them out. Now, this is awesome because you hang on to the bars, you can see perfectly behind you and your arms aren't in the way. That is mad. Now the last thing the keen-eyed viewers might notice is that this looks a little dorky. These metal bar end, these metal grips that I've put on are designed to have a bar end with them, and these screw on. Got some leather wrap from Trip Machine. I'm going to wrap these around the handles. They're going to give a little bit more of a vintage look and also tidy it all up together. Alright, these are the grips from Trip Machine. So in the box you get some cool stickers, a little thank you card, some instructions, I guess if you need them, and you get 2 sets of leather wrap. So these are going to go around the handlebars and tidy up the whole look. Just like with the exhaust wrap, I'll be starting at the end and I'll be working my way to the front. Now that's a little counterintuitive, however it gives you that cleaner look. And that's just a rough fitment, just showing that we're going to fit on there. And I'll probably leave these bar ends visible, and that's how she's going to look. It does thicken it up a little bit. I've got quite big hands, so that doesn't bother me. They're 1-inch bars anyway. Yeah, let's get to it. Alright gang, there you have it. So that was the installation of the bar and mirrors, and also showing you the differences between the stock shitty eBay mirrors and nice bar and mirrors. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Remember, always go bar in. Peace guys.